In solo leveling, just outside the Hunter Association, a man suspects the gate will open in a few days, and as a B-rank hunter, he knows he needs to stay alert. Suddenly, he bumps into someone and looks up, startled, wondering who this person is. Towering over him is the beast Monarch. Onlookers speculate whether a fight is about to break out. Someone even remarks that he's bigger than Ma Dong-wook. The B-rank hunter lashes out, saying you should apologize after bumping into someone. But before he can finish, the Monarch suddenly lunges at him. Other hunters watch in shock as the beast coughs up blood. Grinning with blood-smeared teeth, he smashes the ground beneath him, launching nearby hunters into the air. One slams into a building, and before he can even catch his breath, a random Kia barrels in from nowhere, crushing him completely. As the dust clears, the Monarch speaks, demanding their attention. He declares that from this moment on, he will begin hunting them down, tearing through their soft flesh with his claws and fangs. Declaring himself the king of beasts, the beast Monarch challenges anyone brave enough to face him. Meanwhile, Hunter Cha is drinking from a river stream when Jin-woo casually mentions a high-end hotel where they can get breakfast and invites her along. She agrees, though she's puzzled when he summons Kaisel. Confused, she asks if the restaurant is nearby. The King of Cool replies that if he runs, it'll only take 5 minutes. This leaves Cha wondering just how far he can really run in that short time. They soar into the sky together. Jin-chul is startled to hear about an intruder inside the Hunters Association. He immediately asks about any casualties, but an agent admits they're still unsure of the exact number. Clutching his head in frustration, Jin-chul reflects that there should still be a couple of hours before the gate breaks, all while feeling the weight of his heavy responsibilities. He then asks for an update on Jin-woo, but the agent reveals they've been unable to contact him, pushing the chairman to consider stepping in personally. Suddenly, the agent exclaims that a hunter capable of standing against the monster has appeared. The chairman assumes it must be Jin-woo, but the agent corrects him, saying it's someone else, a world-class hunter who just happened to be nearby. Leonard Neerman stands off to the side, battling self-doubt, wondering if his decision to remain in Seoul was fate nudging him to face this monster. Out of nowhere, a voice interrupts, telling him to step back as Thomas Andre pushes him aside, insisting he'd only get in the way. Meanwhile, back at the hotel, the food looks amazing. Jin answers a call from the chairman, who questions why they couldn't reach him earlier. Jin casually replies that he was outside the service area. Jin-chul urgently informs him that a powerful monster is tearing through the streets. Confused, Jin reminds him there are still a few days left until the dungeon break. But Jin-chul confirms that something has already gone wrong. Jin asks how many enemies they're dealing with, but the chairman replies that it's not even an estimate. There's just one. Jin realizes that although every available hunter is stationed in Seoul to handle the upcoming dungeon break, they're being overwhelmed by a single monster that appeared out of nowhere. The chairman shares that an entire guild was wiped out in moments, and that Thomas Andre is now confronting the beast. Jin recalls assigning his shadow soldiers to monitor Thomas and the other hunters with instructions to alert him if anything unusual happened. But despite a monster wiping out a whole guild instantly, there's been no report. Sensing that the connection with his soldiers in Seoul is strangely weak, he begins to suspect interference, as if someone is deliberately suppressing the signal. Attempting to locate a specific shadow, he finds it missing, and even the ones he used as reference points are gone. Still holding the phone, he informs Cha that there's a serious issue in Korea. She asks if it's related to the dungeon break, but Jin says he believes it's something different, something far more dangerous. A world-class hunter is already engaging the threat, and the fading signal is deeply concerning. Jin asks the chairman if the creature has a shadow, saying it's critical to confirm that detail. He suspects they may have hidden a massive monster within the cover of invisible shadows. Leonard anxiously calls out to Thomas. As the nearby hunters grow restless, Thomas commands them to prioritize saving the civilians. Eyeing the enemy, Thomas comments on the mindless destruction of the beast, saying it doesn't even understand its place. The monarch turns with a wicked grin as Thomas declares it's only right for such a wild beast to be beaten down. The two giants stand face to face, exchanging intense stares. The beast strikes first, slashing at Thomas, but his claws can't pierce the Goliath's skin. In response, Thomas delivers a powerful punch to the Monarch's face, but the beast retaliates by driving his knee into Thomas's gut. The Goliath raises his palm above Monarch's face and slams him into the ground. The fierce clash rages on.